Hi, I'm Marissa Cranis, and welcome to Salesforce Live at Dreamforce. Right now, I am here with Mike Milburn, SVP and GM of Service Cloud, and BK, the Service Cloud lead at Accenture. How are you guys?
We're doing great. This is amazing.
It's great to be here.
Well, thank you so much for being here. So we were discussing earlier that you two are working so closely together. The #1 service product, the #1 implementation partner. Tell me a little bit about that, starting with you.
So what's going on in the business of customer service is really incredible. Our customers and brands all across the world are using service to differentiate themselves against their competition. And so what they're looking for is the best products in the market combined with the best visionaries in the market. And that's how Brian and I came to meet each other. And that's how we came to work together.
How is it? You guys having a good time?
It's been great. It's been a great experience here at Dreamforce and having a great time. You just saw the keynote with Coke at Service Cloud, and really exciting to see what some of the customers are doing with the product.
So a lot of people might say that service is the new marketing. What customers are you seeing who are really utilizing service to differentiate themselves that you guys are both working with?
So we just got done with the Service Cloud keynote. And in that keynote were two great examples. And one of them was Crock-Pot, who is part of the Newell Rubbermaid family, right? Everybody's got a Crock-Pot. And they're using conversational service to differentiate themselves. And the other brand was Coke. And Brian's really close to the Coke story. You want to tell it?
Yeah, I mean, the Coke really, I think, transformed their front office over the last 18 months. They've taken from service contact center to the e-commerce, to Salesforce automation, and now they're on the journey to implement field service lightning. So a very exciting story. I think they're definitely setting the bar for kind of the true customer experience in the marketplace.
And I know that you had a few other great examples that you're both working with as well.
Yeah, so we've got service is so important for brands of all sizes and segments and all geos. When I was getting done with the keynote today, I ran into a dear friend of mine, Dan Alt, who runs the community for the city of Elgin. So a lot of times people don't think about service in the public sector, but service in the public sector is huge. Citizens are really customers. And so Dan is using customer service and the philosophies and tenets behind customer service to make even better and more richer and more powerful communities. So that's a great example.
Right.
Yeah, we've helped actually one of the largest retailer companies in the world actually really transform their customer experience. And really we call it reinventing customer service. And basically, they had issues where legacy infrastructure was really slowing them down. They were unable to scale with their business. They needed to be more flexible. And they realized it wasn't just the customer experience that was important, but it was also the employee experience. And what we did was really implement Service Cloud across their entire organization, not just to the customer, but also to all the stores, for internal processes like HR, for IT support, complete front office, back office implementation of Service Cloud to really drive productivity with their employees, better employee engagement, and ultimately a better customer experience. I mean, one of the key metrics that came out the first month was they have a .com website, and they have about 1,000 agents just supporting the .com website. In the first month, with the self-service features that were supported by Service Cloud, we saw a 20% reduction in calls to the contact center. So phenomenal results, very happy customers, and very happy employees as well.
And one of the things that really makes happy customers is having this 360-degree view of them. And we were discussing that you don't only work with Service Cloud. Tell me a little bit more about the other products that you're working with.
So we're working with all the clouds, right? So most of our customers have been on the journey for a long time, really trying to transform the customer experience. So they usually have Sales Cloud, they have Service Cloud, and a lot of them are starting to move into Marketing Cloud as well. So providing that 360 view of the customer, really the system engagement, really is, I think, setting a new bar for what customers are expecting in the marketplace and really helping, really companies to really spend more time and personalize the approach with, how they treat customers.
And I think the way to think about it is picture your own experience. Instead of looking at it from the company in, look at it from your own personal experience out. If you think about the last thing that you bought, or you think about the last thing that service that you used, or you think about the last time you called for help, and you were frustrated because they didn't really know who you were, what you bought, and what you've done before, we expect that out of the brands that we do business with. And that's our goal, is to provide technology and business processes that allow you to do that.
I must say that I absolutely expect any customer service to know exactly what I need, exactly who I am, with maybe just my email address or maybe one profile. But I also expect anyone that's coming to help me out at home, someone that's in field service, to know those same great things. Tell me about how important field service is.
So it's kind of a great story because our customers ask us to build a field service product. But in addition, our partners ask us to build it. I have a text somewhere on my phone where I think about 2 years ago, Brian asked when we were going to build field service. And he was right. He was seeing something in the market early. Our customers asked for it, and Brian asked for it, and he said, you guys have a unique position because you have this incredible platform. It's time that you build a field service app. So that's exactly what we did. In March, we released Field Service Lightning. This is an incredible application. It's built offline first, it's built mobile first, and it's tied directly into the data model of Salesforce. So that means that every customer can set up fast and easy and efficient. And we've had some incredible wins. With Brian's help and leadership, we were able to win an incredible flagship deal at Coca-Cola North America. And you just love the field service product, right?
It's amazing. I think, Service Cloud is really sophisticated and mature. Now you guys adding field service is really going to take the game to a new level. I've had the opportunity with a lot of our large global customers to actually go on ride-alongs with the field service engineers, field service reps, and to see them struggle with the manual processes they need to do their job. I'm really intrigued and excited that it's just going to allow them really to be more effective, be more productive. I've had ride-alongs where basically there's missed sales opportunities, right there at their fingertips, and if they were able to really connect, kind of the service and the sales, like you said, the 360 view of the customer, they really could drive more business. The ability to actually integrate and really, collaborate with the contact center, with those remote experts that can help you solve the problem the first time and really allow you to provide a more personalized experience, to me is really powerful.
I can't even imagine doing any customer service for either of the two of you. It must be very tricky. And people really have to be perfect right on their game. And one thing that's allowing us to be even more perfect, maybe, is our newest product, Einstein. Tell me about how service is really working with Einstein to be more effective.
So Einstein is Salesforce's intelligence product. And Einstein is every company's personal data scientist. And if you go right into what we're doing at it with service, one of the great things about the customer service industry is we have a lot of data. And data is what fuels Einstein. So we want Einstein to make the life of a service agent better by providing more help. We want Einstein to make the role of a supervisor or manager even better because he's going to do the operationally efficient things that a call center or engagement center needs to do. And then for the customer, Einstein's going to help them in the community that we talked about earlier. Einstein's going to help answer the questions for the customers in a better way. That's how we're thinking about intelligence. What are you seeing in intelligence?
When I think of Einstein, I think of a few things. I think of predictive and proactive. I think of more productivity and really personalizing the approach to the customer. If you think today, you're at home, your internet goes down, you've got to actually call the internet provider, wait on hold for 10 minutes. In the future with Einstein, it's going to be much more predictive, proactive. You'll be notified by your cable company that your service is down and now been fixed without even having to do anything. I think of productivity, the fact that jobs that today people do manually are going to be replaced by this automation is extremely powerful. It allows people to focus more on customer-facing activities and drive a better experience. And then I also think about really personalized approach, right? So if you're in the store and you're shopping and you have an issue and you have to call the contact center, they know who you are, what you bought there, really what's important to you. And in the future, I really hope they can actually route you to the right agent that actually has a personality style that fits and allows them to really connect with you and treat you in a more personalized way.
How close are we to that? It's all I want in life. Answers, I see.
We're getting there.
Okay.
We're on the road.
We're on the road.
Like the road to Dreamforce? We're on the road to intelligence.
Yeah.
And we're getting there. And we also have so many other great things that are going on here at Dreamforce. And I know this is your third Dreamforce.
Yes, it is.
What do you see that's exciting you this year beyond Einstein and the great Service Cloud keynote?
And you too?
And you too.
I think right now Field Service Lightning is where it's at, right? I think I'm really excited about the different businesses it's going to help. I mean, everyone thinks field service, they think of the repairman. I see it, the application is much broader than that, and I think it's going to be the ability to really elevate the customer service experience in things like nursing, home care, right, utilities. I mean, the problems it'll help solve are just so broad, it's going to be really, really cool.
How about you, Mike?
So my Dreamforce actually started on Sunday. And on Sunday, we had delegations come in from France and from Spain. and getting to interact with some of the world's leading airlines and transportation companies and healthcare companies on an international scene is something that is really special. So it started on Sunday. We had these wonderful interactions with these great geos and these great leaders and these great international businesses. On Monday night, we had a healthcare conference. And in the healthcare space, you know, service is helping powering a new era of healthcare providers and healthcare payers. So that was really exciting to see the things that we can do for those companies. On Tuesday night, it was just 2 nights ago, where we had our customer service Trailblazer dinner.
Right.
We had over 300 of the top leaders in customer service and support join us, and we recognized some of the amazing customers. And then, of course, we're here today. So every day is full of more and more innovation, great customers, great partners. You see people like Velocity who have joined us, and they've built an incredible comm solution. I think Accenture helped fund Velocity and is a deep partner, so we love Velocity. There's a company called Samanage that is out there that is building a ITSM solution directly native on the Service Cloud. There's so much out there.
Yes, and so you were talking a little bit about these Trailblazer Awards. Yeah. Tell us about some of the great customers that you were highlighting there.
So we had customers like Intuit. We had customers like Coca-Cola. Let's see, who else do we have? You remember any of those?
EMC.
EMC won a fantastic award. We had a customer, I'm forgetting the name right now, but they ship bags for you. So instead of going to the airport with your bag, you can just drop off your bag and it automatically gets shipped to your destination.
That feels like great service to me right there.
It's a .com, and I'm just forgetting the name right now, but they're awesome. Some great customers.
Yeah. Are you excited about any other customers that you'll be working with that you've seen at Dreamforce?
Oh, sorry, the name is Duffel. Duffel is great.
We love Duffel.com.
So I had the opportunity to meet with one of the largest banks in Brazil this week. So it was an exciting conversation, and they're looking to do really some innovative things on the platform. So it's just one example. I think just great customers really coming here looking to push the envelope.
So you guys are working so closely together. Mike really sees you as a thought leader. He's a product leader. What's the process, and how closely do you actually work together on the roadmap for Service Cloud?
So it's a great question. It's actually, I actually led the keynote with this today. And that was that conversational service. If you were to pull out your phone right now, we communicate based on text and based on Facebook and based on messaging, right? And Brian and I communicate a lot based on those channels. And we share what's going on, what we're seeing, and the transparency and the vision that we have, we share that. There's also things like we put our customers, right? We say, what are you guys seeing? So we do a lot on that. And Brian and I were just talking about products that Accenture's building. And as we co-develop products together, what are the things that we both need to do? So it all revolves around the customer and kind of works out from there.
Yes.
So I think to me, the innovation around the products, building more industry solutions on the platform is definitely the next era of kind of how we're going to really elevate the experience and really use that connected engagement center to drive a better experience for customers.
So you just spoke to industry solutions. How are the focus on industry solutions really changing how you're doing business?
So what the industry solutions team at Salesforce is doing is they're taking our clouds and they're providing industry-focused solutions, and they're using cross-cloud material. So Brian and I were talking about they're building a, what's the exact sector?
It's consumer goods.
Consumer goods. And they're taking the pieces of Sales Cloud and Service Cloud and communities that they need in order to assemble for that solution. And that is really exciting to build those molecules or those foundational elements and that industry leaders can use for those industries.
Yeah. It's really about transforming the front office, and I think Salesforce has really helped companies get there, and it's just exciting to see all the companies here today looking to continue to push the envelope of what's next out there. IoT, FSL, Einstein, everything.
Well, we look forward to pushing all these products forward with you, and especially Service Cloud. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us on Salesforce Live, and we look forward to you catching more great content in the time that continues at Dreamforce.